Hi, welcome to Two Tired Teachers.
Coming at you from this campground in Black Hills National Forest. I think it's pronounced Roubaix or something. I don't know. It's, can't pronounce it, but as you noticed by that sign, it said that it was closed. And the way we found it was we stopped in Custer and went to a national
Forest Service place.
And it was closed for the season. It was closed because of COVID, and I was standing there looking at the information they had out, and I guess the ranger felt sorry for me. I was wearing a mask, so she came out and she said, "Can you find what you want?" Told her we wanted some dispersed camping nearer Lead Deadwood area and near Devil's Tower, and so she said, "How would you like a free campground near Lead Deadwood?" And I said, "That would be great. Since there are no services, this is free." But there's only one loop that is open, and it's the one that has the access to the lake.
Yes, and it accommodates mostly smaller RVs.
Well, and tent camping.
Yes.
I would think when it's actually open, all of these sites are actually double sites where there's supposed to be 2 tent camping units, but some people parallel parked when they could, but it was full with only maybe one site empty the 4 nights we were there. And it was gorgeous, it was quiet, it was beautiful, but there were bees.
Yes, lots of bees.
And that was something we've noticed in this whole South Dakota area. But
I mean, to the point where we couldn't sit out and eat because of the bees.
But it's a gorgeous little lake, and we did see people fishing there. I did go and walk through some of the loops that were closed, just to give you an idea, and so I could find out. These will accommodate larger RVs when it's open, and there's actually a fee applied. But they did have these bars across them, but I wasn't taking any vehicles. I just walked around, took some pictures, took some videos, so you can see. This is gorgeous. Beautiful campground, and you could get sun or shade. You could get larger units would fit up in here. Some of the sites are more level than others, but it is a gravel parking, vault toilets. When there are services, there is water in the area. From here, we did 3 things. 1,
we went fishing at Sheridan Lake.
And the day we were there fishing, it was actually gorgeous and sunny, and we felt like we were in a Christmas movie. Just the setting was stunning. We went back to take some pictures. I said, I can't believe we didn't get any pictures or video of where we fished. And this was it. I mean, amazing. And we did have some luck.
A bit of luck, yes.
They do stock trout in Texas. They are nothing like these.
Sharon caught 3, and I caught 1.
And this ruler is actually 15 inch. It's got 14 with ½ inch on each end. So we had some smoked trout, and it was awesome, and we have some to take home. I have packed it in water so it'll be fresh.
Another thing we did was visit the D.C. Booth Historic Fish Hatchery
at Spearfish, and suddenly the trout we caught didn't seem quite as... They were massive, and they were a lot of fun to catch. I gotta tell you, that was just a lot of fun. But this fish hatchery is a historic fish hatchery, and it was interesting.
You never think about how fish were transported before we just had refrigerated cars.
And so they had an ice house, and they would pack the fish in these cars with ice around them, and
rail cars.
And I don't know if these are actually open when it's not COVID, but they were closed when we were there. Then Mylena saw where we could go down and watch underneath where people were feeding these fish up above, and
there are 3 types of trout there.
But next week's video is going to be about something we nearly missed, and that is
the Mickelson Trail.
And it is gorgeous, and we had a wonderful time riding it, and we hope you come back next week to enjoy the ride.
Thanks for watching Two Tired Teachers.